everybody, my name is Larissa. If you missed this week's summer reading program activities, don't worry, I've got them for you right here. Our activity this week is puppets. I'm going to show you 2 different ways to make your own. One with a sock and one with a paper bag. If you're making the sock puppet, you're also going to need a piece of heavy card paper, like from a cereal box. And for either puppet, you're going to want things to decorate with. I'm going to be using buttons, ribbon, and pencil crayons. And then you'll also need scissors and glue. I'll be using a glue gun, but you could also use white glue for this activity. Our first activity is a sock puppet. Turn your sock inside out. Then, take your piece of cardboard and cut off a 3 to 4 inch chunk. Fold that piece in half and round over the edges. This is going to create the mouth of your puppet. Now, with your sock still inside out, you need to glue it on so that it attaches over the toe of your sock. I'm using hot glue, but you could also use white glue. It'll just take longer to dry. And then attach each flap down flat against the sides of the sock. Repeat on the other side. Once the glue is dry, you can turn your sock back inside right for the rest of the activity. Now, when you put your hand inside it, it's got a mouth. Our next step is to create some eyes. I'm using 3 different colors of buttons. I take the largest button and put some glue on it, put the medium-sized button on top of that, and then repeat with the other 2. To finish them, I glue the smallest button into the center. Now I need to glue the eyes onto my sock. There we go. You could leave it at that if you wanted, but now it's time to decorate. I'm going to use this ribbon to create a fin down the back of my sock puppet. I attach it to the front, and then I'm going to curl it and loop it as I attach it to give it some volume. And I'll continue that all the way down to the end of the sock puppet. I think we still need one more finishing touch. I'm going to use a piece of pink ribbon and cut off a small piece. I'll cut a V into one end and then glue that inside my sock puppet's mouth to give it a nice pink tongue. Voila! Our first puppet. Our second activity is a paper bag puppet. For this activity, you need a medium-sized paper bag that you can fit your hand into. With the folded side facing towards you, put your hand in the bag. You should be able to open and close it like a mouth. That's the front of your puppet. Now you can use a marker or a pencil to draw your monster, animal, or person onto your puppet. Once you finish drawing the body and head, you can open up the flap and draw the inside of your puppet's mouth. Now it's time for eyes. Just like for the sock puppet, I'm going to glue 2 different colored buttons together and then glue them onto my puppet. going to use a different decoration on this puppet and give it hair. First, I'm going to cut off a section of cord. I already have one tassel, but I need to make another. Measure off a section of cord and tie a good tight knot in it. Then unwind the cord and pick off the end until it unravels. Do the same for all 3 sides of the cord, then cut it off. There we go. Decide where you would like to place your hair and glue your pieces of cord with their unraveled ends on. Only one thing left. It's time to add some color. And there you have it, a paper bag puppet and a sock puppet, 2 easy crafts to make and do at home. The safest way for us to hang out is still virtually, so call up a friend on your favorite video chatting service and tell a story back and forth with 2 puppets. Have fun, everybody, stay safe, and don't forget to check the Prince George Public Library's website, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for more fun activities like these.